Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury on the Pluta channel. We're doing a paid review 24 QB20. And this is a fantasy collection. That's right, guys. Fantasy. We always like a bit of fantasy, on the program. Hey, why not have a bit of fantasy? Hey, a bit of fantasy today. Let's have a sticky beak at fantasy. Hi, Arch. Firstly, I'd like to say it's great to write to you. I've been a big fan for many years and love your videos. I've never had a review in the past because I only own one watch. I own a PAM 392. I've had a range of watches and a collection in the past, starting with entry-level shitters, and when progressing into higher quality Swiss watches. My journey has been plastic cartoon watch when I was 6. Fossil, Loris, Boulevard, Tissot, Tag Heuer, Zenith, Rolex, and Panerai. I have sent you my fantasy watch collection, not my actual collection. I wonder if this could be a new segment and help you generate more income. You could start reviewing viewers' fantasy collections. What do you think? Hey, fantasy! Delusional fantasists. I've categorized the collection into sports, steel, gold, dress, and horology. As mentioned, out of this 18-piece collection, he only owns a PAM 392. I have 9 genuine straps and planning on getting the metal bracelet at some point. My wife gave me the watch for our wedding, so it has great sentimental value. I love Panerai for its clean, unique look and ability to easily change straps. This watch is very versatile and can be worn with a suit or casual, black or brown belt. It's a watch I'll never sell. So let's have a sticky beak here. Let's have a look. We can see that Pam. What a beauty. Look at that there. Pam 392. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's have a look here. We can see he's got quite a few pieces in this fantasy collection. So yeah, that's how it does go there. Interesting. Look at just having a quick squirrel down there. We got some interesting shit. Look at this. My God. Fantasy. Talk about fantasy. We've gone for the big stuff. We have gone for the expensive, the biggies. These are biggies. Okay, let's keep going. I must say that PAM, I quite like it. I like it. It's a PAM Luminor. They have 2 series, the Luminor and the Radomir. You can see the crown. The way they handle the crown tells you. Okay, so yeah, nice. It's a nice PAM is a great start. The second piece in my fantasy collection is, look at this here. This is a very, very nice, what is this here? This is an Oyster. We'll just get this on a biggest screen here. Oyster Perpetual. What do you think of this? Oyster Perpetual. Look at that. Oyster Perpetual. This is a beauty. It's a beauty. It's not just any Oyster Perpetual. It's the green dial. That's right. Oyster Perpetual. This is the second piece is my fantasy watch collection, and first Rolex is the Rolex Oyster Perpetual 41 green dial 124300, about $9,50. I love how the green dial pops, and I also like the clean classic lines of the piece. I'm not a huge Rolex fan, but I do appreciate some of their classic designs. Beautiful. Look at that. I can't fault that piece. I must admit, I love the green dial. Out of the Oyster Perpetuals, I love the red, the coral red, the yellow, the blue. I think the green is the one I really love at the moment. Yeah, I do love that watch. The next piece of fantasy, what's he going here? Oh my God, he's gone for the next watch is a Rolex GMT Master 2. 126719 white gold Pepsi blue dial oyster bracelet for $63,000. This is one of the most iconic Rolexes, and I like the blue rather than the black dial. I believe you can only get the blue dial in white gold. Yes, so I've placed it in the sports steel category. But what do I care when it's a fantasy collection and not? Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Many people like the meteorite dial, but I do like the blue. Yes, indeed. What a fuck! It's an expensive piece. That's just under 100,000 Australian dollars. Fuck, 63. That's a lot of money. Next piece we have. My fourth piece is the Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Control. Sorry, Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Compressor Geographic. Costing around 10,000 on the used market. I really love JLC and I've always desired to own one of their watches. A little disappointed with the current range, though. I thought the Master Compressor range was much nicer and cooler than the Polaris. Yeah, I tend to agree. However, I did notice they've introduced lacquered dials on some Polaris models, and that helps them pop. I've always liked the dial configuration of the Geographic, so it's made it into my fantasy collection. Look at those big. What I love about the Master Compressor is those big, chunky monkey. Look at the screw down crowns. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I've got that in gold. I actually don't have a Geographic. I've got a Master Compressor chronograph. Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful, beautiful piece there. Okay, let's keep going with this fantasy. Fantasy. We want this fantasy to keep going. So, what is the next piece in this fantasy collection? Da 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 da. Moser. The next piece is a H. Moser and Co. Streamliner center seconds. This watch has become so incredibly popular that Moser has stopped selling it in the meanwhile so they can fulfill orders. I love the integrated bracelets, a real masterpiece. And I think the Streamliner series will be here to stay and become Moser's best-selling line. The retail is 35 fucking thousand. H. Moser do have other variants such as perpetual calendar and split-second chronograph, which offer a good alternative to the center seconds, given you can no longer order. Well, fuck, that's a lot of. What do I think? Fuck, that's expensive. It's not my cup of tea, but hey. Moving on, we have the Panerai Radiamir Quantra Steel PAM 1386 for 9,100. I really love green dials, and I particularly love the PAM. That PAM have introduced the classic Radiamir design with the wire lugs. I think this watch really pops with the brown crocodile strap. Yes, look at that. That is fucking gorgeous. I got to be totally honest with you. I actually prefer this PAM to the fucking Moser, and it's a fraction of the moolah. A fraction of the moolah. Yeah, and now the next piece, he's gone for another PAM. What else? Why not? The last Steel Sports is the PAM Radiamir 3 Giorni PAM 1334 for 10,800. I really love the dial on this watch. The texture is really cool. I also love the thick glass, which exemplifies the dial, giving it a more 3D look. At 45 mils, it's a bit big for my wrist, but it still works and is something different than what you normally see people wearing. Yes, interesting piece there. Now moving on to the gold pieces, starting with the PAM Radiamir 1940 42 mil rose gold PAM 513 for 28,000. I love how sharp and clean this watch looks. I love the tobacco dial set against the gold case and the brown leather strap. It's real class and just a cool piece. Yeah, I must admit, that is fucking stunning. 42 mil. Ooh, it's a little bit on the small side. That's the only problem. 42 mil. Yeah, that's the only thing that kind of detracts it from me. Okay, keep going. Archie, I can hear you screaming for Patek, so here is the only Patek I would want, the Patek Aquanaut 5167R rose gold for 61,800. Fucking how expensive. I respect Patek as a brand, but I find that most of their pieces are suited to older men. But I do like the Aquanaut for its sleek and sporty design and unique dial. Yes, indeed. He's then got, I also have included a gangster piece, the Vacheron Constantin Historiques 222, 37 mil for 135,000. Fuck, that is ridiculous money. I suppose, look, it's on a bracelet. I get it, but fuck. This is a relative new release for Vacheron and resurrection of the classic 70s design. It's the only all-gold piece in my collection. Not something I would normally wear, but I think this watch would make you feel like Scarface. Yeah, it is pretty fucking beautiful. The final piece in the gold collection. Oh, another Pam. Another Pam is a Pam Radiamere Aura Rosa Brown Dial Rose Gold Pam 439 for 18,000 on the used market. You can no longer buy this watch new, even though I include the Radiamere 1940 42 mil 513. I also love the classic wire lugs and crown of this Pam. Again, I love the tobacco dial and the sharp, clean look. I don't know if you'd need the 2, but do you really need the 2? I don't think you would. I really don't. I think that'd be overkill. The final gold piece in my collection is the sorry, we did that one. Moving on to the dress section. My dress watch is the FP Journe Chronometer de Bleu for 56. Fuck me dead. I love this piece when it was first released and well before the hype. I think was always a boutique only watch, and given you don't have any FP Journe boutiques in Australia, then I don't have any regrets about buying it. I did, however, see this watch for sale secondhand for just over 40, but it had already sold when I went to the store. Now I see the lowest priced ones for 120. If only. I love the gold movement and the blue dial and the overall class. It is absolutely beautiful. My second dress watch is an MB&F. Fuck, MB&F. MB&F. Legacy Machine 101 Palladium for 91,000. I saw this watch in person at Hourglass in Sydney. I was mesmerized by it. Oh, I think these are all Aussie prices. Oh, that's okay. That's a bit of a discount. I saw this one for 91,000 at Hourglass. I was mesmerized. The dial was so beautiful, and the balance wheel added a very unique, captivating element to this piece. As mentioned, I really like watches with green dials, and this green is unique to this piece, and it's set nicely against the brown strap. Yeah, I must admit, the Legacy Machine is fucking, that's good. I love that at the, from the way they got the arm at, looks like a 9 o'clock thing. Next, third is the Vacheron Historiques American 1921, 67,500. I saw this at the Vacheron boutique in Sydney and immediately fell in love with it. I always look for unique and iconic pieces, and this watch ticks all the boxes. They also do it in platinum. The platinum one is fucking amazing. But yeah, I get it. Final dress watch he's got is a Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Tribute chronograph. Look at this here. This is a very, very, very interesting piece. Jaeger-LeCoultre Tribute chronograph. Fuck, 40,000 bucks. This is a watch I've tried on at the JLC boutique in Sydney when this model was just a prototype. I really had no intention of trying it on, but the salesperson insisted. I told him it was out of my range, but he said it would give him something to do. So I had fun trying the watch on and really loved the 2 dials. I think it's sad that JLC don't get the love they deserve. To me, the quality is equal to Patek, or at least, yeah, I'm not sure if it's quite Patek quality, but it is outstanding. I think JLC really need new designers that can bring some new and exciting pieces to the market. The current range is too heavily focused on dress watches, in my opinion, but a Reverso is at least an iconic piece that's worthy of making my fantasy collection. Then we've got a H. Moser. Listen to this. Next piece, we've got a. Now we've had it with the final flig, horology section, starting with a H. Moser and Co. Endeavour Cylindrical Tourbillon. This is a collab with MB&F and modeled after the MB&F Thunderdome. I love the dome glass, tourbillon, and unique raised dial. I chose the blue dial over any of the other colors. The entire watch is presented in a very clean configuration. Retail for this sold out watch is 118,000. Fuck. Now to a watch in the entire collection that is my overall favorite, the Moser Cylindrical Skeleton. Fuck me, Dad. What? This is a. My God, look at this. My God, what is this? This is 137,000. Firstly, to inspire, I aspire to one day own a tourbillon. I think it's the pinnacle of watchmaking complication and something I'd be so proud to own. Again, I like unique pieces and the small gradient dial, skeletonized movement, and of course, that beautiful tourbillon movement is just a perfect combo. The only issue with this piece is resale value. I've seen them on Chrono24 for 88,000. That's a huge reduction from the RRP and definitely a piece to buy used rather than new. As we have reached the final watch in the fantasy collection, the Google Force double balancer convex carbon in green. I think this piece here is really striking and very unique. I've always stayed away from tourbillon watches as the prices are insane at over 750,000, which is even too insane for me, for my fantasy collection. I feel that I satisfied my love for tourbillon via the H. Moser. I think this watch is the ultimate sports watch and an incredible company driven by real artisans. Well, there you have it, my 18-piece combo meal deal. Total cost of the collection, 1.5 million Australian, or just over 1 million US, or 800,000 pounds. Love to hear your thoughts. I can hear you screaming for more Rolex and Patek, but sorry, Arch, I like what I like and won't be swayed by the masses. All the best, mate. I hope this new segment opens up to more reviews, and people that have already had a review can now request a fantasy watch collection and give you some repeat business. Love your work and huge respect. You did what so many of us wish we could: escape the corporate rat race and turn a hobby into a business. Well played, mate. Thank you so much. Fantasy collection. What do I think there? Wow. I got to tell you, honestly, I love it, man. What a fucking wonderful thing. My fantasy collection itself there, that's my fantasy. I got the JLC, the JLC. That's what I got, that fantasy watch. And tell you what, you want to buy some of this stuff secondhand because it does fucking, it just, what I really love. Let's have a look here. What I really love. Let's go through some special mentions because there are some great pieces. Okay, so let's have a look. The Google Force, fuck me dead. No, too expensive for me. I'd even say the Moser Cylindrical Skeleton. Ooh, no, too expensive. I love this tourbillon here. I like the base. The JLC chronograph, yes, we'll take that. The Vacheron Historiques 1921. I find it interesting you went for the white gold instead of the platinum. The platinum has the beautiful blued hands, but you gone for the 37 mil as well, the smaller one. You've got to buy what suits you. That's an important thing. I actually love this Legacy Machine 101 in palladium. Yeah, I think that's the one. I'd go for the MB&F. So for me, what would I pick? So let's have a look. Let's go through this here. No. I'd take the Chrono. Yes on the Vacheron. Yes on the MB&F. Chronometer to blue. I think it's too hypey. Yeah, too hypey for me. Sorry. I love this Pam. What a lovely dial. Look at the fucking dial. Sausage. Look at the dial there. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The Vacheron, nah, not a big fan of that. I mean, at 135 fucking thousand, that's Aussie dollars. Fuck, that's a lot of money. Fuck, I don't know if you'd ever get that back. I can't see them. They look a bit. Yes, the Aquanaut. Yeah, it's fucking gold Aquanaut is beautiful. I do like the Aquanaut white gold with the blue dial. I think that might be my pick. Gold Pam, yes, except it's 42. I don't mind that Pam. Actually, I prefer this one with the green dial. The Moser, a little bit cheesy, a little bit. It's not my. I love the JLC. That's a great $10,000 second hand. Bargain. The Pepsi, white gold Pepsi. Fuck, beautiful. The Oyster Perpetual green dial. Yes. And finally, that's your Pam itself. What a beautiful watch. Yeah. Thank you so much for getting me to do a fantasy watch collection. I love it. Absolutely love it. So I want to say a big thank you to the request. We'll see how it goes. If you want a fantasy collection done, $50 US, PayPal me. Details in the description. Let's keep it going. Guys, if you are looking for a watch in America, you know who I recommend. There's only one dealer I recommend, and that is David S.W. That's right. That's the only dealer. Let's run the ad, and I will see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't forget, I do daily streaming on the Archie Luxury live stream channel. Archie Luxury live stream channel. Guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you in the next one. Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David S.W. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David S.W. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David S.W. I would highly recommend David S.W. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David S.W.